I am Ali Shaikh. I run product strategy for Graphiant. Typically, as an enterprise, you have two options. You either go for MPLS VPNs or you go for SD-WAN. With MPLS VPNs, you get a private network infrastructure managed and delivered to you by a service provider. This guarantees you some SLAs, some quality of service, and it is private infrastructure. The challenge with MPLS VPNs is that they are incredibly expensive, orders of magnitude more expensive than anything else, and the control is entirely in the service provider's hands. This limits your ability to make changes, to be more dynamic and nimble about altering the network for your business needs. With SD-WAN, the networking world saw a transformation where you could now use the significantly cheaper internet last mile. You could use commodity connectivity and build an enterprise infrastructure on top of that. This gave you a lot of policy control, a lot of visibility, but a lot of the complexity of networking was now owned and inherited by the enterprise. One of the first principles that the Graphiant Network service is built on is data sovereignty, to make sure that your data is always in your control. This means end-to-end encryption, but more than just that. The keys that are used to encrypt this data end-to-end never leave your possession. So how long does it take to set up a Graphiant network? It takes less than 5 minutes. The idea here being, once you connect and it is able to access the Graphiant network, you're on the network. The network is already set up. The biggest time constraint here is for you to unpack a box and plug it into a cable. The fact that the Graphiant network is already built and is able to connect into cloud exchanges gives you the choice to say, when do I want to connect into Amazon or Azure or any of the cloud providers? Once you are connected from all of your locations to all of the clouds that you want, the next thing you can ask is, well, what kind of services can I consume? So if I'm a consumer of security services from the likes of Zscaler or Netskope, I can quite easily connect into those using the Graphiant service. I chose Zscaler, and Graphiant connects me to Zscaler automatically. There is a less of a discussion around how do we set up Ike version 2 with the right keys and what kind of configurations I need to put in before the tunnel comes up, before I can actually move traffic into this service that I'm choosing. As a network architect, once I'm able to meet these goals, that I have all of my network sites connected, I'm able to get to the cloud in the manner that I choose and consume all these different kinds of services available on the market. I can now make decisions about how to bring in different business partners into my ecosystem.